Hello Lilas. So I'm here with Puck Santana. Puck is actually the Lilianne Breedveld sculpt, poured and painted by Claire Taylor. And I am actually going to get him in a little onesie. I actually still dress Puck periodically in my own private time. I haven't shown him as much. I don't know, Bella just been the go-to baby. She just feels so good when you hold her and stuff like that. And I love the way that her arm falls in the crook of my neck. I mean, in the crook of my neck. In the crook of my arms. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, if you're here for this craziness, make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you click that bell. You know, that bell, ring my bell. Anyway, that is for you to be on the notification squad so that you get notified when a new video pops up. All right, so anyway, oh, now I remember. I couldn't remember where I got this sleeper from. I was like, did it come from one of my babies from Claire Taylor or something like that? Because guys, I already know I'm super cheap, so I don't buy mother care, and it was like a plain white, and I was like, I would never spend a lot of money on just a plain color thing. But I think it came with one of the little things that I bought when I bought like 2 outfits, I think, and that was 2 or 3 outfits, and that was it. So I think it came with one of those. But anyway, I absolutely still love my Puck. Congrats to Gianna Baby World, Reborn World, a World Reborn. I think it's Gianna Baby World Reborn. She just got her Puck back, and I'm not gonna give you details on her doll because I don't want to say it wrong, but he's beautiful. He's painted absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, I absolutely love this baby. I love the way he's sculpted. I love the way he's painted. But you know how it be every now and then. You know, you're trying to think like, oh gosh, because I've been kind of craving a new silicone baby. That's my confession. But I know that I can't afford one at the moment unless I was to sell one of my babies. And I'm like in between content and being greedy, so to speak. So that's where I'm at. Like, I'm content, but if I had it, I'd probably be chasing down a particular, I'm looking for a very particular baby though. Very particular baby. I don't even think it exists, which is a good thing. And I hope that it doesn't exist for a very long time because I couldn't afford it. But I think of, like, when I go through those phases, I'd be like, oh, what reborns I got to sell? Oh, okay, what silicone? Could I sell one of my silicone babies? And I'm like, I don't really do a lot of videos with Puck anymore. I don't, like, interact with him as much. I look at him a lot. I still love him, everything. I dress him every now and then, and I pose him in his bed, and I'm just like, okay, there's my Puckapoo. There's my Puckaroo. There's mama's Puckaboy. You know what I mean? But I'm like, could I sell him? And then it's like, I don't know. And I will be honest with you. I'm going to be truly raw and blunt with you guys. And I don't know, this might hurt my future sales in the future, but hey, this is the truth. I absolutely adore both him and Bella for different reasons. With Puck, to me, his painting and his sculpting together. Oh, that's one of his little ribs. I'm like, what is that sticking out? Yeah, but it's the sculpting. Anyway, so Puck got ribs. Anyway, I love them both for different reasons, but Puck, to me, he has the most amazing sculpting. Shout out to Lilianne Breedveld for that. And then his painting is the most flawless ever. Now, I love Bella. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. She has her own little unique style, you know, everything else. But I will have to say, if I had to say on a scale, if I had to choose between Puck and Bella, I would have to say that Puck is absolutely hands down, his painting is way flawless than Bella. His sculpting is amazing. Don't get me wrong, Bella's sculpting is amazing, her painting is amazing, but I'm just saying, when you're sitting there, you're going, can I, and this is why I can't get rid of either one of them, because I'm selfish, and to date, I have yet to see Claire paint a baby as flawless as this baby. I will say that Kingston face was flawless. Like, she did the same type of skin texture. It's not a texture that you can feel or really see. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very smooth. It looks very much like skin. A couple people have actually seen Puck in person, so I wouldn't be sitting here trying to exaggerate something knowing that there's multiple people that has actually seen him in person, and I can tell you, and they will tell you, that he is absolutely flawless. Puck, I've seen a lot of Claire Taylor's work, and she's an amazing, you know, hands down. I know y'all hate for me to do this. I don't even like to talk about it anymore because I'm tired of fighting with these rugrats out here about artists that I'm not banking off of. But she's a master artist. She does everything herself. I know that she gives credit to her husband. Her husband is definitely her partner, who, I mean, that's the way it should be. I mean, that's the way it is, in period. But at the end of the day, it's Claire Taylor Dolls. And she can do it all herself if she, you know, wants to. But I'm just saying, I've seen a lot. And I'm not talking about her Caucasian babies, because I don't know what it is with her with those. Those are phenomenal. It's almost never a miss with those. But biracial and AA, I've seen, you know, several of them. And even, you know, I'm just going to say, just even the ones that I've had in my collection, I've had some very beautiful babies. But not one. Let's see, was it one that came close? Serena might have. Let's see, would it be Serena? I'm gonna say Serena. Serena might have came close to Puck. She would have probably came the closest. But hands down, Puck painting is phenomenal. And I think because I love the sculpt on top of the paintwork, it's like very hard for you to get that to match. Now, let's talk about the disadvantages of it. What he don't have, that Bella have, that put Bella right there with him, Bella flexibility, the way that she's actually sculpted makes her curve a little bit more, and she's softer, and then the poured in one piece, the head flops a whole lot. His head still flops, but she's just, I don't know, she's more fluid in her movement, and so that's the difference between the two of them. But let me tell you something, I can't choose Bella over him, and y'all know I love my Bella. My Bella is my little heartbeat, and I don't know, guys, it's still fairly new, so let's see in a couple months if I'm still hollering Bella, Bella, Bella. But right now, it's very hard for me to do videos with anybody other than Bella in my arms. I have dressed like 5 of my babies yesterday. I got them dressed and, you know, played with them a little bit. I take photos of them sometime, but I don't even upload or anything because I'm just so stuck on Bella. But let me tell you, this guy, he is everything. He is everything. He is freaking amazing. Even with his jointed neck, it's like I don't want to let go of him. he is a custom that I had, but he is one of those babies that I kind of just before the edition was fully even poured. See, a lot of people, this is how people get so upset about what's going on with the artists and stuff. They don't know what type of pre-arrangements they might have made and all this. I waited a very long time for him, not just strictly because the artist was busy or whatever, but simply because the whole production did a whole change in between. Like, first, you know, Claire was supposed to paint all of the sculpts. Then it was, she was gonna do just, then I don't know if she was gonna do the prototype ever or not. Now, I don't want to be putting words in, I'm going off of Lilianne's post, but I was following, because, you know, I follow both. And anyway, long story short, I just said, do your thing. Do your thing, Chicken Wing. But when you buy from an artist several times, or you know, follow them and you make comments, I like to believe that they take that in consideration when they're painting, and they have an idea of what you might like and what you might not like. He has full armatures. Lilianne has perfected her sculpts even more. She's given them a longer, I guess it's called your forearm, I don't know, but she's giving them a longer part right here, so the armatures probably work even more. I think they started out being longer with maybe Nova. So she's even, you know, perfected that. She even give them a little bit more booty, you know, a little bum and all that. I hope he can fit this. I don't, this, it says, oh, it says 0 to 3 months. Oh yeah, this might be too big for him, but we're gonna try it anyway. But yeah, anyway, now people gonna be mad with me when I make this statement, but you know, they get mad with me about a lot of stuff. I believe, this is just my belief because I've had it happen to me before with other artists, I believe that I give off such a positive, inspirational, devotional, no, let me stop. I do believe that I give off positive energy when people are working with me or for, you know, for me on a doll. And I think that because of the fact that I never once inquired what's going on, where you at, how you're doing. I mean, dolls was coming out in between, before him and all that. I didn't worry about it. In fact, this is what I sometimes tell artists, and I know some artists you can't tell them that, because girl, it's like your mama used to say back in the day, you give them an inch, they take a whole mile. You know, sometimes you can't say, well, just, you know, if you're in a rush and you need to get a baby out, you got a fussy mommy, go ahead and do that one before my baby. Some artists you can't do that, because honey, you'll be waiting for 5 years. But I have said that, and that's one of the things I did say. You know what? Take care of whoever you got to take care of, and whenever you get mine, I'm good for it. And that's how I do a lot of my babies. And sometimes I end up waiting quite a bit of time when I, you know, request that they wait. Because see, once you start painting, you understand that emotional drive when you're working on a baby. And listen, I need your energy to be all good, honey. I need you, listen, I need you and your husband to be right. I need you and your children to be right. I need you to be spiritually right. I need your whole life to be right before you paint on my doll. Like, listen, I don't care. If your boss made you mad and you got to come home and paint on my doll, don't worry about it, baby. I'll wait. I'll wait. I ain't in no rush. Don't worry about it. Long as I know it's coming and it's going to be good when it comes. Now, if I wait 6 months, a year, and that baby come and it look a hot mess, and I ain't bothered you, oh, we got a problem. Now, if I don't bother you every 5 minutes, now I don't know. That's going to be on, that might be on me. But if I ain't bothered you, I ain't gave you no problems, no hiccups, no nothing, and I done told you to sit and wait until you in a good mood and my baby come look like crap, then that's a problem. But I know I have never experienced that because I don't do that. So I always follow the artist's word. If I feel like there's some tension going on in the air, I be like, baby, look, can you hold off? Can you wait? So I went to say all that to say that Puck not going nowhere. I will sell off my reborns. I will sell off a whole bunch of things. He don't typically have much sticking to him either. You know, I mean, like, let me see. See, like, his legs and stuff is soft and everything. And I love the way, like, he's sculpted and everything. He is a little more rigid in his back. You know, the sculpting is a little bit more straightforward than Bella. And I think that's what makes the difference in the feel back in that part or whatever. But I can't compare them. They're totally different sculptors. And I love them and respect them for who they are and the way that they do their things. You know, that's the one thing that I've kind of matured and learned about along the way, is that when I love a particular artist, I can't be comparing them to nobody else, because guess what? They are their own people. They do their own thing. And that's just that. Look at him. Look at you done surprised my man can fit this. Oh, stank of poo. I'm going to see if he can work this pacifier. Now, this pacifier is kind of, it's big on the face, but the nipple is very small. His mouth is kind of open. I'm going to still put him some KY on it. I was like, I keep saying I need to switch this KY. Because, I don't know, I think it melted a little bit or something. And it'd be like, it was kind of runny at one point. I don't know. Yeah, child. Let me just rub it on the nipple, because I really don't like, I don't even know if I like the KY anymore. I mean, it works great. I just, I don't know. But yeah, that's the thing. So I think if I had to, if it came down to it and I had to sell a baby to get another baby, I just would, you know, one of them, I just wouldn't end up getting one. I can't say that I would sell Bella either. But I know that I couldn't really feel good about letting go of Puck and keeping Bella. Like, I absolutely love them. And like I said, it's the main thing is definitely the painting, but then it's also, I don't know if I can really say the main thing is the painting, because the sculpting is quite amazing too. And you know, when you have sculptors that have such a different style, it's pretty cool to get the painting you love on something, you know, unique, you know, because Claire has her own style of babies that she chooses to sculpt, and they kind of have a lot of similarities as far as, you know, she usually do a fresh newborn type look, and you know, sometimes people might not care for the type of expressions or faces that she does, or whatever the case may be. Lilianne has babies that are very expressive as well, but I want to almost go as far as to say some of them usually have more of a softer expression. I don't know. But me, I'm one of those collectors. I like very, what do you call it? I don't want to say intense, but I like extreme. Extreme is what I'm looking for. I like extreme realism. Very extreme. And I think Claire gives extreme realism. It's like almost like, I don't know what her thought process is, but it's almost like she wants to get everything super realistic. And so it makes the dolls very hyper realistic. And then when she actually can capture the painting with the sculpting. That's what makes her dolls stand out. Like, that's what makes her dolls so special. So do I think her dolls is extremely high, and do I think all the dolls are like overpriced? Yes, I do. I think they're all extremely high and overpriced. That's my opinion. I don't care what nobody say. I mean, yeah, it's the art, and people pay millions of dollars for paintings and all that. I'm just talking about my pockets right now. I think they're overpriced for me to, you know, fork out that type of money. But like I said before, if I'm gonna spend it, I'd rather spend it on something that I can get something, you know, unique, something amazing, something that I can call art. You know, that's why, you know, I'm not into life casting and all that. I like actual sculpting. You know, I'm not gonna say that I won't say, oh, a baby is cute, or I won't ever have a baby in my collection that's life casted or something like that. I have a reborn. I've had, you know, one or two before, but to me, it'll never measure up to something like Bonnie Brown or Natalie Blick or Olga Ara, or, you know, one of those that actually, you know, even Laura Tuzo Ross, even Lorna Miller Sands, that actually sculpt. You know, they actually sculpt their babies. It's that type of art is just can't be replaced, in my opinion. But yeah, no, what I say about the opinions. So that's my boy. That's my boy. That's my puckaroo, and he is very much biracial. Bella is actually African American. She is AA. She's just light skinned, like most babies are when they're born. I wouldn't consider her as being really truly biracial. I think she's AA. Puck, on the other hand, is more of a biracial baby. Sometimes he shows off a little bit more red than he is in person, but he's a little bit more, you know, I think the coloring is pretty right in this video. And in quite a bit of my videos it show up right, but he's not as red. Sometimes my pictures might show up a little too red, but you know, it's hard to get it right. But that's my boy, and he's not going anywhere. So this is not a video where I'm like pre-marketing my baby, because I know sometimes people do that, but this is not the case. I'm just telling y'all that I have to, you know, work on my keeping their hands from being stuck completely up, because oh, sorry. See, he don't want to put his hand down. See, Auntie said I be keeping their hands up like they in fighting mode, but if you seen just now, he pushed his hand back up. He didn't want to. This sleeve is kind of long. I'm gonna have to flip it, but I'll do it after the video. All right. All right, guys. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.